White rice has long occupied a conflicted space in the world of nutrition, once honored as a life-giving staple in countless cultures, then vilified in the era of carb phobia as little more than empty calories. In modern dietary discussions, white rice is often spoken of in hushed, apologetic tones, viewed as an indulgence that needs justifying or offsetting by extra vegetables or lean proteins. For those swept up in low-carb or ketogenic trends, white rice became a symbol of everything wrong with the old ways of eating, a fluffy, blood sugar spiking villain that had no place in the so-called modern, optimized diet. Yet the truth about white rice is far more layered and far more forgiving. When we strip away fear and nutritional dogma, we find that white rice, eaten with intention and respect for balance, remains a remarkably valuable food, nourishing, easy to digest, and a quiet cornerstone of some of the longest-living, healthiest cultures on Earth, particularly exemplified in traditional Japanese and Okinawan diets. One of the greatest strengths of white rice lies in its digestibility. In a world increasingly plagued by digestive disorders, food intolerances, and inflammation-driven illness, white rice offers a gentle, soothing option. It is low in anti-nutrients like phytic acid that can interfere with mineral absorption, substances often found in higher quantities in brown rice and other whole grains. Its simplicity allows the digestive system to rest, making it especially valuable for people recovering from illness, struggling with gastrointestinal disorders, or needing a clean, reliable source of energy. White rice also plays a critical role as a vehicle for other nutrient-dense foods. Rarely eaten alone in traditional diets, it often serves as a foundation, gracefully carrying vegetables, seaweed, fish, fermented foods, and small amounts of meat. It provides the energy needed to support physically active lives without overwhelming the system with heavy, complex digestion burdens. In the context of the Japanese diet, rich in variety, balance, and modest portions, white rice supports rather than undermines health, contributing to impressive longevity, low rates of obesity, and reduced incidence of chronic diseases. Still, it would be negligent to offer only praise without clear warnings. White rice is, undeniably, a refined carbohydrate. Its bran and germ have been removed, stripping away fiber, some vitamins, and minerals. When consumed in large amounts, especially in the absence of fiber, healthy fats, and proteins, it can indeed cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, promoting insulin resistance and metabolic dysfunction over time. In societies where white rice consumption has skyrocketed alongside processed foods and sedentary lifestyles, without the balancing factors of traditional eating patterns, we see a troubling rise in type 2 diabetes and obesity. Portion control, therefore, is crucial. White rice is best viewed not as the centerpiece of a meal, but as an accompaniment, a steady, modest bed upon which a colorful diversity of plants, proteins, and healthy fats can shine. When eaten mindfully, within a meal rich in fiber and micronutrients, its glycemic impact is significantly softened. Another caution: not all white rice is equal. Highly polished, bleached, instant rice varieties often found in Western supermarkets can be far less nutritious than carefully prepared traditional rices like Japanese kasha hikari, Thai jasmine, or Indian basmati, which are respected for their texture, fragrance, and careful cultivation. Choosing high-quality, minimally processed white rice, soaking and rinsing it properly before cooking, and serving it alongside diverse, whole foods can dramatically transform its role from nutritional liability to a trusted ally. Ultimately, the story of white rice invites a deeper reflection on balance, context, and tradition. It reminds us that foods are not inherently good or bad. It is how we grow them, prepare them, combine them, and respect them that determines their effects on our bodies and lives. White rice is humble, unpretentious. It does not boast a glamorous superfood label. It does not promise miracle cures. What it offers instead is something older and quieter, dependable, comforting energy, a soft, clean flavor that welcomes and enhances other foods, a link to centuries of tradition where eating was an art form of simplicity, balance, and gratitude.